Hello there, welcome back to B&BW, which is not becoming a candle channel. However, a few months ago I did haul quite a few of these Opalhouse candles from Target, and I've had the chance to burn through a few. I thought that I would pop in with a quick review of how these have been working out for me. I also have a couple of Bath & Body Works candles that I really enjoyed, and I just thought that I would mention them towards the end. I have 4 Opalhouse candles here to talk about today. 2 of them are this larger 2-wick size. I have peach Prosecco and then lemonade stand. The lemonade stand packaging is, I think, quite a bit cuter than their standard glass packaging. This has the wraparound label, and I think it's actually, it is a sticker, but it looks like it could have been printed onto the glass. These are both 15-ounce candles. They were both $10 original price, I believe, though this one no longer seems to have the price tag on it. This one is still marked as $10. I got both of these for some kind of deal where it was like 40% off of candles, and then I additionally was able to stack like a 15 off 50 coupon. So I think I got these for right around $4 to $5 a piece, and I think at that price, that's amazing. These last as long for me as the Bath & Body Works candles do. I'm looking at least 30 hours of burn time on each of these. I actually felt like this one lasted me a little bit longer. I have found that the scents on these are not super strong. They definitely fill up my kitchen and the attached living room, but I live in an apartment. I don't have a ton of space, and I don't find that the scent travels down my hallway and into the bedrooms. But the actual scents themselves are quite nice. This is like a sweet, fruity peach scent. I really don't get the Prosecco note, but there's some peach. I think there's some other kind of fruit in here, but I'm not sure what exactly the note would be. This didn't smell dirty to me the way that sometimes peaches can when they're burning. I would give this scent like a 3.5 out of 5. I thought it was pleasant. I thought that the candle itself burned quite nicely. The burn on these Opalhouse candles is so like placid. That's such a weird way to describe fire, but I can let this burn for seemingly ages and the flame never gets too big. The wax doesn't get all gross and dirty. I don't feel like these are little fire hazards the same way that sometimes I feel some of the Bath & Body Works ones can be. You should still follow, basic candle safety guidelines. You should still keep an eye on them. You shouldn't go to work for 9 hours, leaving your candle burning, and see what happens when you come home, see if you still have a house then. But overall, these just felt pretty safe to me, and I thought that they burned quite nicely. A little bit of sooting with each of these towards the end, but at the beginning, really didn't have a problem with that. And the scent is gorgeous. Look at how clean the jar is. I'm sure that there is a little bit of soot in there, but I have not cleaned these out clearly. And they look pretty tidy, actually. So if I didn't say it already, like 3.5 out of 5 on this peach Prosecco scent. I found lemonade stand to be quite a bit stronger. The packaging on this one feels heavier. This feels more high-end. It definitely doesn't feel like something I got for $4 or $5. And on cold, this is like opening up a lemonade Kool-Aid packet or like Crystal Light. If you've ever opened up one of those little packets of strawberry lemonade and you almost get a little bit in your nose, it is just spot on like that. I almost feel like this one is a little bit less strong on burn, though it did fill up my room nicely again. I felt like it mellowed out a little bit when I burned it. It didn't smell as much like the Kool-Aid packet. It smelled more like actual lemonade. It's really pleasant. It was cute. The light really shone through this packaging quite nicely, and I enjoyed this one quite a bit. I'd give this one more like a 5 out of 5, I think. I loved this. I thought it was a really nice level of scent throw. I'm not sure that I want my entire house to smell like this, but my kitchen and my living room, it was very pleasant. It wasn't overwhelming at all. It was just a really, really lovely little experience. I would repurchase this candle again, and I'm actually thinking that I might try to clean this out and save the packaging. I feel like this could be really cute to put like makeup brushes in. It's a really good size for that, I think, too. And you know, if it still smells a little bit like that Kool-Aid packet after I'm done cleaning it out, I wouldn't mind that too much. I have one other 2-wick that is also from Opalhouse. However, this one is in collaboration with Jungalow. This is the Lemon Verbena scent, I believe. Lemon Verbena and Geranium. I get mostly the Lemon Verbena. I don't think that's terribly surprising. I mean, lemon is a pretty strong scent note. But you know what? I do think that there is a little bit of greenery, a little bit more of a plant note than I would expect from a straight lemon verbena scent. So with that, it was okay. I liked the scent on this. I did not love it. For me, the big draw of this piece was the packaging. I think this is beautiful. I actually do have this sitting in my living room on my bookshelf right now. This really suits the overall color scheme that I have going on in that room, and I knew when I purchased this that I didn't even care that much about the candle. I mean, I definitely wanted it to be a nice experience. I hoped that it burned well, etc., but no matter what, I was going to empty this out and have a pretty piece for my bookshelf. And I think that if you are purchasing this for the candle, it's probably not the best buy of the ones we'll be talking about today. I mean, the scent is going to be up to personal taste. I prefer a little bit of a sweeter scent, so yeah, I liked the lemonade stand one a little bit more. This is more of a grown-up take on lemon. This just didn't burn as nicely. I think you can tell on the inside there is actually some sooting here. The candle itself still looks pretty clean. It's just very, very low in the jar. This is also more expensive than the other ones. For some reason, I got this at the same price as the other 2-wick candles that I purchased, but this was marked at $15 instead of $10. Additionally, it's a smaller candle. This is 13.5 ounces as compared to 15 ounces on the peach Prosecco one that we talked about. So it's about 10% smaller, but it costs 50% more. Not quite sure about that. As far as the candle itself, this is probably the one. I think I like the scent better than the peach one, but the burn itself was not super impressive. It was a pretty sooty little candle, so I would give this one like a 3 to a 3.5 out of 5 as well. However, the packaging is like 7 out of 5. It looked really pretty as it burned, and it's looking very pretty on my bookshelf. I was really happy with this purchase. I just don't know that it made for a fabulous candle. And then finally, I have gone through quite a few of these little tin candles that are also from Opalhouse. Now, Opalhouse offers 2 smaller sizes of candles. They offer one that is like this, just sized down, and then they offer these little tins. I purchased these little tins in 3 packs for $10 regular price, and then I think I've gotten them on sale every time I've purchased them. So they've been more like $6 to $7, which works out to $2 to $3 a candle. And the one that I have here today is Driftwood and Sea Salt. I have burned through probably 4 or 5 of this type of candle. I don't think I've had any repeat scents though. They all burn pretty similarly. They are pretty clean towards the beginning. They sit a little bit towards the end. They do burn down really quite evenly and nicely. You can see towards the end my wick did start to break off, but it looked pretty good. I do trim my wicks before I start burning. However, towards the end they do tend to crumble on me a little bit. I thought that the scent on this one was not that amazing. I cannot stop watching that giant turkey vulture. That is actually kind of scary. Is there something dead outside? I need to get back on track with this video. I actually do have errands to run today, but this is Driftwood and Sea Salt, if I didn't say it earlier, and this is a very, salty take on a beach scent. I think I have never actually tried like a Tommy Bahama cologne, but I guess that this is basically what they smell like. It's nothing super unique, it's nothing super interesting, but it's pleasant. I burned this in one of my restrooms, and I find I have 2 restrooms. One's connected to my bedroom via a walk-through closet. The other is in the hallway, but directly across from this second bedroom, which also functions as my office. And I could smell this a little bit in my office when I was burning it in that second bathroom. I also burned it once or twice in the bathroom that connects to my bedroom. And again, I could kind of smell it in my bedroom. Nothing super strong, but it was a decent bathroom scent. I don't love this. I wouldn't repurchase this particular scent outright. However, if it was in a trio with 2 other scents that I thought I would like, this wouldn't stop me from purchasing that. I would still burn it. I would still enjoy it. It just wouldn't be my absolute favorite, you know? I'd give this one like a 2 out of 5. It's fine. I think that the packaging on this one is pretty cute. I like how completely gender neutral this is. I think that it really suits the scent well, but yeah, just not my favorite. So my overall thoughts on the Opalhouse candles that I have tried thus far are that they burn quite nicely, especially these larger 2-wick candles. I'm currently burning another one in Wildflowers, I believe, and I'm having the same really nice experience with that I've had with Peach Prosecco and Lemonade Stand. I think that these are a really good buy. At the $10 price point, I think these are a pretty reasonable purchase. I mean, you don't super often get a Bath & Body Works candle at or below $10. That's pretty much reserved for Candle Day, and these do go on sale for, well, in my case, like $4 to $5, which I think is an excellent buy. There are a nice variety of scents. I would guess that there are probably 20 to 30 scents available now on the Target website, and in my store I see probably 15-ish scents of these threshold candles. Overall, I'm really impressed with them. I think that they are quite nice. They have come out with like a good little standard range. I mean, they have some fruity scents, they have some fresh scents, they have some woody, more masculine scents, Christmassy ones. It seems like a nice little range, and I've been pretty happy with their performance. Now, just to round this video out, I do have 2 little Bath & Body Works single wicks that I burned through recently, and I really liked both of these, so I thought I would mention them. The first one is Champagne Toast. Champagne Toast is probably my favorite Bath & Body Works scent. It is one that I just really enjoy in every shape that I've tried it. I've tried lotion, I've tried some hand wash, the candle. I actually haven't tried the Fine Fragrance Mist, but I want to. I really do want to purchase that. This is just such a pretty, bubbly scent. There's some fruit in there. It says bright berries and juicy tangerine. And yeah, I wouldn't have been able to pick those out without reading the notes, but now that I have, they're definitely there. This throws nicely. I was burning this in my restroom, and it filled up my restroom as well as the attached bedroom, and I could smell it a little bit in the hall. This is just such a nice candle. It's cute. It is kind of sooty. I mean, I think you can see how dark the jar is right around the lid, but I can put up with that for how nice this smells. And I think it's important to note, you get as much burn time from these little single wicks as you do from the 3 wicks. So if you are looking to burn them in a little bit of a smaller space, or even not a super small space, I mean, my restroom through my closet and into my bedroom is not a small space, I would say, but this fills it up nicely. It's just not overwhelming. I could also smell this throughout my kitchen and living room when I burned it in there a couple of times, and it was definitely a little bit on the light side for that, but it was still really pleasant. I enjoy this quite a bit. The other one that I enjoyed recently was Pineapple Mango Spritz. I think you can tell I really do like these like bubbly alcoholic drink with some fruit scents in them. I didn't realize just how consistent I was with that throughout this video, but Peach Prosecco, Champagne Toast, and Pineapple Mango Spritz, definitely in the same vein. I really don't get the spritz out of this, but the pineapple mango, definitely the pineapple, is very strong. I feel like I get like 80% pineapple, 20% mango when I'm just smelling it cold. However, when I burned it, I felt like it was closer to even. There was still a little bit more pineapple, but I love pineapple scents. I wasn't going to complain about that. This was really pleasant. It's kind of weird to me that this is in like holiday packaging. I don't know that I would think of this as a holiday scent, but it was really nice, and I burn these kinds of candles year round. I don't tend to really like the fall and winter types of scents that Bath & Body Works and other companies come out with. Spring and summer is definitely more my jam and just what I keep to year round, so it's good to know that they do have options for people like me who just really are not winter candle people, but do appreciate the cute little holiday packaging. If you have any recommendations for especially Opalhouse candles, but also Bath & Body Works ones, I would be really interested in hearing them. I still do have a little bit of a backlog to get through. I don't want my stash to get too far out of control, but I really have been burning quite a bit the last month or so. It's the only type of fragrance I've been allowed to use. Home fragrance has been allowed. Body fragrance, you know, perfume, body mists, even scented lotions have been out. So I have burned through quite a few candles in the last month or so. Thank you so much for watching. I would usually say to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and please do like, but know that I'm not planning on doing a whole lot more candle content, so subscribing might not actually do you any good. Thanks again for watching, and I hope that I will see those of you who like makeup in my next video. Bye!